Hello, sorry I'm late. Sorry, we had a scheduling conflict. My son had to go to work today. Yay, go him for going to work. He works at Smoothie King here in Princeton. So if you're in the area, stop by. Okay, so my name is Karen Maxwell with Real Impact Plano. We are a real estate training franchise. Oops, sorry. Somebody probably trying to get online and asking me where I'm at because I was 5 minutes late. I apologize again. Anyway, so Real Impact Plano is a franchise of Real Impact Training Systems. You can find us online at realimpacttraining.com. We have 12 different active franchises throughout the Metroplex, down to Waco, as far north as Oklahoma City, as far east as Longview, Texas, and we have several here in the Metroplex. We have Waco, Arlington, HEB, Wichita Falls, Decatur Alliance, Grand Prairie, Grapevine, Plano, Longview, Tyler, and Lindale. Let me turn my ringer off. Sorry. Hey, Tyler, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
I am good. Try again. Sorry, I was late. I had to take my son to school, to work. Um, so I wanted to ask you, are you available next Thursday for a meeting with Roger and I on some changes and possibilities and things? I know you said you had some great things in mind um, regarding the training site and things like that.
Yeah, I'm always available.
Okay. We're meeting with someone else as a possible new group at we're going to try for 1 o'clock on Thursday. So maybe around 3:30 or so.
Okay, I can do
Okay.
that.
All right. I'm going to write that down so I'll remember to schedule that with Roger. I actually just got off the phone with him. Tyler, 3:30 ish. Perfect. I'm anxious to see what you have to say. And then Hunter at 1. Okay, got that written down. Okay, so you have anything new going on lately?
Um, as far as specific real estate is concerned, no, but I am starting to get into some machine learning and data analytics at the moment. In fact, I'm booting up my desktop for the first time in a while so that I can start getting it prepared to crunch numbers and make things happen. So it's
Oh,
going to be
nice.
an interesting adventure to go down.
Awesome.
And as I learn it, hopefully I can start using it for different statistics and analytics within the real estate
You're talking
world.
about the AI stuff, right?
Yep.
The chat.
I think I lost you, or I lost me. Let's see. I think I lost you because I think I still have internet.
Hey,
How's it going?
I guess the internet went down again.
Well, it
But
froze your face at the at a great spot.
wonderful. So Gabi is trying to get in. Um, um, Let me have this link. Paste. Okay. Um, hmm, totally. Oh, okay. So the AI chat, is it the chat, whatever it's called?
Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Yes, it's somewhat related to that. Not that I'm gonna build my own chat GPT, but I am going to hopefully be able to use data analytics and draw some interesting conclusions to things, and see how that goes.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to leave you to that because you're expert at that. So we did, okay, do have our Gabi. Oh, Gabi says hi. I guess she decided to join us on YouTube instead of on StreamYard. Gabi, I text you the StreamYard and I did email it out yesterday. I did not. Nobody has the link. How did you find it, Tyler? Oh, because I sent you an email yesterday.
Well, I think I found it on your newsletter thing.
Yeah, I sent it yesterday and Gabi didn't get it. That means I didn't send it out to anybody. So I had to reset up an entire new MailChimp account.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I can't mess with that now. It'll just be me and you today. It'll be you and I. Just be you and me. She says, let me in. Okay, there we go. Add to stream.
There we go.
Hey, Gabi. Hey, sorry, until my internet comes on. Oh, wait, my internet's back on now. Let me go back over here.
Okay.
Something went wrong. Okay. Try again. Anyway, so I was 5 minutes late and then my internet went down. So I'm like kind of scrambling right now. Trying to get this done. Entering the studio. Will it let both of us be in? Can I be in on two different screens? So Tyler was telling me about his chat, his AI, that he's fixing to dive in with some experience with AI. Okay. Sorry.
Is that me?
I don't know.
Sorry, I was on two different screens. So anyway, I was getting feedback. Sorry about that, Gabi. I just remembered. Remember I told you I had to set up a new MailChimp account? I sent out an email yesterday with the link, and I thought I sent it out to everybody, but that was only to the people that went to the meeting in January. So you didn't get that link. So I apologize.
Okay. I was looking for it, and I'm like,
yep. No, I did not send it out. The maintenance guy was here. Again, did not fix the ice maker.
Are you kidding?
No. And this time he says it's under warranty, and I'm like, they've already told me that it's not under warranty.
Oh my gosh.
I know Dennis isn't going to believe me that I've been in meetings all day. He's called me 3 times and I've been in meetings every single time. Okay. So Tyler, definitely keep me posted on that. And we will meet next Thursday to go over some potential changes. We want to be able to bring it to the group as to changes to possibly changing the platform of the training side. So that'll be awesome. So I passed on little tidbits I got from several people, and I said we need to talk to Tyler about this. So awesome. Then also, so our expo's coming up, and our $100 discount ends on January 31st. So let me find my banners. I don't think I've even got one on here yet. Let me just go get one. So it's simpleautomationfollowup.com. It's the REI Dream Team Expo. We're going to be helping you guys build your dream teams by inviting businesses and services that you need in your real estate investing business.
And we have some really great contact information already. They are coming to the event. So we have some really great vendors and speakers. So it's awesome.
Yes, we are very excited. How do I get Gabi's message off of there?
I have no idea, and I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. Comments. Hi. I don't want to hide it.
I thought maybe I had to do something. I don't know. I restarted my computer yesterday, and for some reason or the other, everything is still open. Even I turned it all off. I have no idea what my computer is doing.
It was gone for a moment there.
Well, when I had to click hide, and I don't want the comment. Oh, I know what it is. There we go. Oh no, how do I get the comment off the banner?
No idea.
I don't either.
That was the only way how I found it. And I'm like, well, I'm in the wrong spot.
GabbyLockhart.com. So yes, we do have some great speakers coming up. How do I don't want to have to, all it says is I can, okay.
It's gone.
I'm just hoping that it didn't take it off I didn't want to hide it off YouTube and make it think that you did something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the expo. So the expo is going to be a day and a half. It's going to be a little bit of coaching, a little bit of education, but basically educating people on what these businesses do to help them with their real estate investing business. I will use Quest Trust as an example. Let me find I'll do all this fancy stuff that like how do I don't want it to be a banner. I want it to share a screen.
Don't know.
Picture.
But I'm really excited that they are coming, and we have some other great vendors coming. They speak, and some of them are just having a table there. And I think you can really build your dream team if you come. You have a lot of information there, but you need basically by the fingertip, and you can talk to a lot of people, and it's exciting.
Yes. And look here.
You found it? No?
Yes. Now I just got to figure out how to do it.
You know, it's always amazing to me that people recognize us when we go to places. They know us.
They'll say, yeah, I watch you every Sunday night. I'm like, you do realize we can't see you. When we're doing calls, we can only see each other. We don't know what's going on the outside.
Exactly. And you go like, okay, great. There it is.
There it is. Let's see how I can move this around. There we go. Okay. So we'll go through this list of some of our sponsors these are our presenter sponsors. This is Quest Trust. They're going to be coming and talking to investors about investing with your IRA and the different tax benefits and, how easy it is to work. These people are so nice. Like Steve Sabaji I hope I said his name right, Sabaji at Quest in Addison, Quest Trust Dallas. He is just absolutely phenomenal when it comes to different types and ways that you can invest. But it's one of those things that you have to have someone that knows what they're doing, because if you don't buy it the right way or you don't invest the right way, then it's like counterproductive. So that's why you want to make sure that you have a specialist. So that's Quest Trust. And look at my little QR code. Then we also have New Western. They're wholesalers, and they do acquisitions and dispositions. And they're going to be coming and talking about the benefits of working with a company that already does that for you. So if you're looking for deals, working with a wholesaler can be very beneficial. And so we're super excited to have them on our team as an option. And they also do some dispositions, and I'm excited to hear about that, because sometimes people can't get rid of a property and they can't hold it for whatever reason. Maybe it's just not the right time for them. I know we've gotten caught buying 4 properties in 1 month, and we're going to have 4 properties sitting empty at the same time. And that's not always productive.
Nope.
Let me take this off. Okay. So we have Tyler Austin. I was told today that he goes by Jack. So I think his name is Jack Austin. They're out of the Denton office. So that'll be great. And we have Backflip. Backflip has some new technology that you can put the address in. So if you're driving down the road and you see a house, you can put the address in, and it'll tell you what the estimated ARV is. And then you can go in and look at the comps that it pulled, and it'll show you the ones it did and didn't include. So you can go in and say, oh, well, this one does match my needs, or this one doesn't match my needs, and you can kind of adjust it. And that will kind of give you a ARV to tell you if, like, hey, call this person. Say you see it for sale by owner, and you call them and they say, I want 93,000, and you check the ARV and it says the ARV is 93,000. Then that's probably not a deal. But if it says it's worth 190, then maybe you get to have a better, have some more of a conversation with it. I always like to have as much information as I can beforehand, before I go in. So And JJ Lunsford's a great guy. He's a funny guy. They do flips over in the Dallas area, and they invite people to come and check out their current flip. And I know I've been when they had burgers and beer. What about you, Tyler? Have you been to one of their networking events?
I have not yet. I've been trying to, but each time I always end up having something that
You
gets
said
in the
I
way.
was for an hour one time.
I did. I had a phone call come in and I had to take it, and I just didn't get the opportunity. I got all the way up to the door and had to walk away.
Right. Let's see. For the tickets for the expo, the tickets are $197, and until January 31st, we have a $100 discount. And each group has their own code. My code is Plano, Plano. And if you're from Gabi and Tim's group in Wichita Falls or Denton, you can use the code
Denton or Falls, right?
Denton or Falls. And we even have a code HOME,
Oh,
HOME, for Gabi's magazine. So we need to get the magazine linked out.
yeah, we need to get that. I was just hoping that they would send me the link so we can get it going.
That's for February, though, right? You have your January meeting out, your January magazine out.
Yes, that one is out. I did ask them for the correction on it, but I don't know if they did it, and I need to follow up with them on it.
Home magazine.
Yeah.
We finalized your January 2023. Well, we'll throw it up there anyway. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, snag. I thought it said, oops, snag, but that's not what it said. It's just I can't read. Let's see, create a banner. No, we'll post this as a comment. All right, this is the link to Gabi's online magazine. A lot of good, helpful information there. I still want to go back and read some of those drink ideas. So, okay, so this is, and you can, if you scan this QR code, if you're on your phone, I don't think it'll let me. Uh-oh, let's go back. Let me go back.
In the magazine too. Look at that. That would be cool.
Ah, there I am. Let's see. Expo sponsor slides. Backflip. Okay, let me grab this link real quick. Got the wrong one open. Anyway, I can't get it on there right now. But anyway, if you're on your computer and you can scan the QR code with your phone, then it'll take you to Backflip, or you can go to, I think it's called doabackflip.com and get access to that. It is a free app, and you're welcome to try it out beforehand. And we'd love to hear some feedback while you're at the expo. Then we have Tim Lockhart. There's a handsome fella that happens to be Gabi's husband. Gabi and Tim own an asset-based lending company, which is Blazing Star Capital. Gabi, you want to tell us a little bit about what Blazing Star does and some of the ways y'all can work with investors?
Yeah, so basically Blazing Star Capital is helping you with fix and flips and hold companies, just in case you cannot go to a traditional lender like me, kind of sort of. Then we have some other venues that you can use. And the one I really like is the BOR method. It's buy, repair, rent, and repeat. And I have a really great program for that one. It's an awesome one. And but we also have the DSCR loans with 40 years interest only and 10-year interest, 40-year amortized and 10 years interest only payments. So it's kind of there's some really cool products out there for investors. And so that's great, that you have access to it. And if it doesn't work, then we may find you somebody else where you can go to. So it's not all about us, but it's about everybody else.
Yes, exactly. So I know that with a traditional mortgage company, if you're buying a property, you go to this traditional mortgage company or this traditional lender, and or used to, you only had one option, or they would shop for you, and that you didn't even realize that there were more than one option, and they just presented you with, or in my experience, this was 15 years ago, I was presented, hey, I got you approved, and here's your terms, and blah 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 blah. I didn't realize that I could say yes or no. And then I could say, oh, I don't like that. What can we do? I do remember saying, is there any way I can, she said, you can take this course about staying out of debt or something, and you could buy down your interest rate by like a half a point or a quarter point or something. I can't remember. But it's different when working with you guys because y'all have so many different programs available because you work with different lenders. So you're more like a broker as far as that goes. And you know them so well, you already know in your mind which one best suits this deal.
Right. That's a nice thing. I mean, we have Placing Star Capital, but then I also have American Mortgage Company
Oh,
that I'm representing.
Hold on. Go ahead, Gabi. Let's talk about American Mortgage Company and working with Gabi Lockhart.
Yes, you are. And I mean, and the nice thing is I can basically put you back and forth and see which one is the best deal to go with without having to re-pull credit too often. I mean, if you're an American mortgage company, that credit score stays in there and Placing Star, usually the investor there will pull your credit. So I'm not trying to pull credit until I really know I need to pull your credit because actually the credit reports are really extremely expensive. Now, they cost almost $120 a piece. That's a lot of money. I tell you that much. So we are working on getting that cheaper done too. But like with us here at American Mortgage Company, I have a file right now I'm working on this morning already with my processing team, and actually on 2 files. And we are going back and forth with the underwriter and bombarding them by saying, we don't accept your decision. Your decision is wrong. I don't care how you calculate it, And so I'm waiting for some phone calls to come back. Most likely they're not going to be the nicest one, but hey, I'm fighting for my clients,
Right, exactly.
So
and that's why that's what you do. You look for the best deal and for your clients. And, not every deal is a deal, number one, and not every exit strategy is ideal. I know I'm looking at one that we have not been able to sell yet. So I'm thinking about just buying that with private money and cashing out my investors and keeping it as an Airbnb. But sometimes your exit strategy that you have in mind is not the way it turns out. So you need to have a different option. You need to have a plan B.
It is always good if you have a loan officer that has the knowledge of investing. If you don't have a loan officer that you're working with who says, oh, I can do an investor loan for you or with you, but they don't know how investor works, you're going to struggle.
Right.
And it took me years to learn it, believe me. It's not that something that comes overnight because there's a lot of information that you need to know as a loan officer. What is traditional loans? What is the investor loans? What is asset-based lending? What is whatever it is, you have to learn, you have to stay on top of it. And there's a lot to learn. I can tell you that much.
Exactly. I mean, you have, that's why you and I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. I've got people dropping in my private messages, trying to get me to come on as a loan officer, a loan broker, a loan whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I have no knowledge of that. I mean, I use loans, but I don't underwrite loans. And that's not what I do. And why would I do that when I've got Gabi? And I really tried hard to be really nice to the guy. And he just kept on. So finally, I just kind of had to go off on him and say, no, not going to do it. Not interested in being a loan officer of any kind. If I have a loan need, I will go to my friend Gabi because she knows me and she knows what I'm trying to do. And she will give me honest advice. And I like whenever they say, do you want to make some money in your free time? I'm like, if you can find me some free time, absolutely. No, not interested. My free time is my free time, and that's how I need to keep it. So,
everybody has their own talent. If I look at Tyler, he has some really awesome talents in the internet, with internet, with working with you on whatever it was for the subject too and stuff. I mean, I really have to say, Tyler, without you, we could not do a lot of things either. And without Karen, I mean, the thing is, we all need to have our own talent. I love numbers,
yes.
And that's okay. You love the internet. You like the integration and whatever you call it. For me, I'm like, Are you Karen? Karen is here. You know.
Oh, yes, exactly. I totally agree. Let's see. I am trying to pull up the other slide. Anyway, so the expo is going to be very beneficial to, you may not need a title company right now you may be totally happy with the title company you're using right now. But what happens when you have that subject to, or that, creative finance deal that your title company just doesn't have the knowledge to handle, or they choose not to handle it. And you need one that understands how to close a subject to deal. So we're going to be providing a title company that is already investor friendly, meaning they understand the different nuances of real estate investing. CPA also, we're working very hard to get a CPA on board that understands how to properly report your seller finance deals, your owner finance deals. So if you're buying it with seller financing, or if you're selling it with seller financing, if you're buying it subject to, all this stuff has to be properly reported. You can't just go all willy-nilly and throw them all in the same bunch. I own these houses and this is my income. No.
It
Different
is.
Go ahead.
It is very, very important that you have a good CPA, because if you want to buy your own property and you don't want to put a ton of money down, you want to use the lenders, like for conventional FHA and stuff like that. A good CPA will protect you and will help you and utilize tools that are legal to use with the IRS. We are not CPAs and everything, okay?
That's right. That is not our expertise. That's what we say. Get a CPA.
That's why we really like to refer people out to people who are knowledgeable. And that's one of the big reasons why we are creating that expo, to introduce you to some great people that we are using, that are also insurance companies. You can get a lot of good insurance from companies, but you have to have the right insurance for the right property. And you have to have an insurance company that understands how to do a subject to, how to do a DSCR loan insurance policy. I just worked with an insurance company, and they could not figure out what we needed for 2 weeks.
Did you get it taken care of?
Yeah, we got it figured out. It's closing to soon, so it's just one of those things. It's it makes it a lot harder on your bank and on your lender and on yourself, because you don't know exactly what the underwriter is requesting.
Yeah.
So you really have to have a team that works together with you really well.
So I talked to a guy. Guess it was after the meeting that Tim did in Longview. That's been over a year ago. And the guy said, I really need some help because I own lots of properties and I'm doing great with my rentals, but on my taxes, I wrote off every single deduction and my bank won't lend me money. They say I use the word bankable, but it's actually lendable. And that's why it's so important you can't take advice from us, and I can't take advice from Tyler or Gabi, because all three of us have different businesses, family history. Some are W-2, some are not W-2, some are 1099, some are self. I mean, it's crazy of all the different things that have to be taken into account. Right. That's why a good CPA, financial analyst, your attorney, whoever sets up your LLC, the type of LLC you set up, or are you going to do whatever, partnerships, LLCs, whatever. It's so important that somebody knows what you're trying to accomplish. Right. Because if you want to be lendable, then you have to fit over here. If you want to just pay the least amount of taxes, and we're not teaching you how to break the law and skirt paying taxes. We're just saying, guess what? You may be taking too much of your deductions. You're already getting your depreciation. You're already getting to write off so many things. Maybe you're writing off too much. And okay, maybe not taking this, let's slim it. Let's not pay as much, not claim as much, because then it looks like we're worth more. May have to pay a little more in taxes, but there's a balance. Do you want to be able to buy a house or not? Do you want to be able to use your rental income as what do you call that, Gabi? Whenever you stated income.
Stated income, yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be able to use your income from your rental business, but you're showing on paper that you don't make any money or you're losing money consistently, then why would you be lendable? Why would they feel comfortable lending to you?
Well, you have the option as a stated income loan, but that's the funniest thing is if you write everything off, then you have to use the stated income loan. Yes, and you have a higher interest rate. I mean, you have one or the other. You cannot have the benefit of both. If it benefits you on one end, it may not benefit you on the other end.
Right. Exactly. So
the one example I can give
gotta
you
find that
is
balance.
the happy balance. So I had a client coming to me a few years ago. He said, well, I only filed a bankruptcy so my landlord could not kick me out of my lease. And I said, yeah, but because you filed bankruptcy, you cannot get a loan because you have, certain criteria that we have to pay attention to.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, but it was dismissed. Yeah, it was dismissed. But the thing is also, you still have to follow the guidelines. It benefits you on one end and not on the other end.
Yeah.
So filing bankruptcy or foreclosure like that, it's not really a good, I should say if you have to get a foreclosure or anything like that, don't file bankruptcy on top of it. If you have a chance, reach out to us because we will be able to guide you maybe into action with some of our team members who can help you.
We can provide alternatives because we are here to help. Yeah. I mean, we are here to help. I know Gabi you're actually working on some different angles about helping people avoid foreclosure by getting to keep their house. And that doesn't benefit us as an investor at all, but you, because you are an investor and you are a loan officer and mortgage broker, all these things, you can help them possibly keep their home. And that just being able to help people just is amazing. But
right.
If you want to sell your house, give us a call. And like Gabi said, we have people all over the place that are looking to pick up properties. Are you going to lose everything because you lose it to foreclosure? You're going to lose. It's going to take a hit on your credit. You're not going to be able to buy a house for several years until you get that. Until you get past that. How long does that really affect someone's credit, Gabi, after they lose a home to foreclosure?
Well, first of all, you cannot buy a house for a long time, depending on how you do it. That's why it's always better to take a look and see if you need to do, if you do a short sale. And we have somebody who does short sale on our team who is very knowledgeable on it. And then we can help you out because, if your income and everything has changed anymore because of your situation, then we can help you and find you a different house or something like that and downgrade you a little bit until you can come back up and you're good. But then you don't have a short sale. You have a short sale on your credit, which is not so hard to remove than a foreclosure. Foreclosure is hitting your credit really hard, and people look at you like
your credit worthiness.
The loan company, the credit, it's going to be screwed up pretty bad.
Yes. Yeah. So there are options, and
there are options, and people should really reach out, not just to us, but they should reach out to people that really know what they're doing, and they can always reach out to
especially us. If you are like in a time crunch. I had one call me on a Friday night, and her house was going to auction on Tuesday,
and that's a little bit too late.
Thank you so much for basically one business day before auction, and we were not able to do it. The house had, and it was a good short sale, but I didn't know about John Culbertson at that time. I would have definitely gotten him in touch with him, but I'm not sure if that's even enough time for him. I know he can pull some rabbits out of a hat, but that's why we refer those short sales to him, not try to do them ourselves. So
the big thing is, we need to do the evaluation on why you're in the situation, and then maybe we can nip a few items, make it work again, and stuff like that. So there are different options that John is doing, and that helping him in some areas. And then we also have Wade Quicken, who is our attorney, who will help us too. But the big thing is, we don't want your house. We want you to be happy in your house. We
Right.
want you to, that's the big thing.
Absolutely. I agree. We want we want to solve your problem. I hear people all the time, you stole our house. They stole our house. These investors came in and stole our house. No, you agreed to it at the time that you sold it. That was the price you agreed upon. Or so they talk to somebody else and they say, oh, you could have got more than that. You don't know that. Much like whenever we go look at houses and we say, well, how did you arrive at that $120,000 price point? Oh, well, the neighbor next door sold hers for 120. No, she had it listed for 120. And by the time she paid her fees and commissions and took a lower price, she may have cleared 85. But, because she took a lower price, then she had to pay her realtor's fees and commissions. So what if I just pay you $85,000 right here instead of having to do all this back and forth, and you don't have to list it, you don't have to show the property? And I have literally been in the middle of cooking dinner and about to sit down to dinner when we got the notification that, oh, the realtor's coming to show the house in 2 hours. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have a mess. I haven't done the laundry and I just got home from work and I cooked dinner. Now I got to eat and I got to get out of the house and do the laundry and go find something to do for 2 hours while they come and show the house. It's just an inconvenience for me. But if that's what you want to do, then, more power to you. But, give us a call. Let's see. I'll throw my number up there. I had Gobby's up there for a little bit. I'll throw mine up there.
You have John's number with the short sale?
Say again? No, I don't have his number. Tyler, do you have a number you want to put up for yours? If anybody has do you have a certain farm area, Tyler?
Right now, Tarrant County. Right now, I'm searching Tarrant County for evictions. People that want to get, they're going through an eviction, they're accidental landlord. And I'm looking to see what I can do to relieve them of that pain.
There you go. What was that? I found that card the other day. Remember we were talking about it the other day that someone said, are you tired of tenants and toilets? And it was on a business card and they were handing out. I think it's
so. I think that was Greg. But I actually own Tired of Tenants and Toilets, the domain.
You bought that?
Toilets.com.
How did you do? Was that something recently you bought?
I bought it while we were still in Cancun.
Oh my God. I can't believe it was available. That is genius. Tired of Tenants and Toilets.com.
Awesome. Love it.
Tired of Tenants and A-N-D.
Yep.
Toilets.com. That is awesome. Congratulations, Tyler. Did you send me a phone number?
I haven't. But you can use the number that you have in your phone. I don't see a way that I can chat anything over to
There's
you.
a private chat. Do you not have access to the private chat?
Oh, I see it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting John's number in the private chat actually.
Okay. We need to talk to
But
John.
I texted it to you. I don't know if you can open it or not.
You text it to me on my phone?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is John's number if you need to get an evaluation done on a short sale, or if you need help. And if if your realtor is mentioning that you may have to bring a lot of money to closing, then talk to John and see what he can help you with. So because doing a short sale is very time consuming with the banks, and it needs to be done correctly.
I hope this is right. My eyesight's terrible. 817-938-1179.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. You just texted to me in the chat too. Okay, let me banners.
I'm trying to help you as much as I can.
Short sale specialist. So one thing that whenever we had John come talk to us is I learned that Colbertson I learned that you couldn't. I put Culbertson. Let me go edit it.
Yeah, that's a.
Let me go edit it.
Yeah, but I did talk to him this morning, and he said he's gonna send me something too. So we'll see.
Culbertson. Okay, John Culbertson. He's a short sale specialist. So not anybody can just go negotiate a short sale. Now, if you are an investor and you want to buy a property with a short sale and you need a short sale specialist to negotiate it for you, guys, it is tough and it is time consuming. It is just as labor intensive as buying a property and having to go get all your documentations together showing that you can pay for a property. You've got to do the reverse. You've got to get all this documentation together to show that you can't afford to pay for the property and get it negotiated as low as possible. They will charge you a processing fee, and that processing fee varies dependent on the amount of work that has to be done. So it's not like he can say, oh, I charge this much. But what he does say is he will pay you $1,000 for your referral if he's able to negotiate a short sale. There you go. All right. So that's his number. And let me then, I wish that you could like throw it in the chat. Make a comment, but I will post it. Just a little bit extra.
That's really what I like about Impact is that we have so many people. They have so many great talents, in different areas that we can just all pull together. And what we do is we solve problems. That's our big saying. That's our logo, slogan, whatever we want to call it. It's what am I doing? I'm solving a problem.
Exactly. I am solving a problem, and no two problems are the same. No two outcomes are the same. No two sellers are the same. The way I buy properties is not the way you buy properties. It's not the way Tyler buys properties. Let's see, Tyler McVetti, Tarrant County. Jeez. Oh wait, no. I want to put. Is that website up and running, Tyler, or are you just on the domain?
It redirects to my main website.
Okay, so if I put that on there,
yep, it'll work perfectly.
And
I've got my number on there as well.
Tired of tenants and toilets.com. I tell you what, that is you hit a home run there, Tyler. Show. And then can I go in and it won't let me copy it. I can't post it as a comments. Still learning.
I also have that form there as well. So if anyone has any referrals for anyone that wants to get rid of a eviction, you can go to referrals.mockingbirdrei.com.
Oh, did you put that on there
too? Referral.
Yeah, he put it in the chat box.
And
chat.
I'm also offering $1,000 referral for anything that ends up in a deal.
Ooh. All right. Last week, you weren't on last week. Last week we had a great conversation, or the week before last, because I wasn't on last week. We were on about 40 minutes, wasn't it? 50 minutes before I realized I had never hit the go live button.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was a good one.
So it was a great conversation too. So we had to kind of quickly recap, but I don't remember who was on. The other day Shreyas was on. Oh, Shreyas's wife had her baby a month early, and it weighed 6 pounds 15 ounces. I said, oh, my son, because our kid, my grandson and his son was his. Now I don't remember if he has a boy or girl. Let me go back and look. But I told him, I said, oh, look, my grandbaby was born. He was like, oh, we got a surprise also 2 days before my grandson was born.
I was on the phone with Karen, and she said, oh, they're in the hospital. Oh, oops, now she has it. It was so bad.
6 pounds and 11 ounces.
Oh, wow.
And born at 34 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. I don't think He doesn't say he or she. So anyway, congratulations to all the new babies. I have my 6th grandchild now. I haven't got to go see him yet. I guess maybe I might do that Friday night or Saturday. Wait on him to get out of the hospital.
Yes.
But he was doing much better. He was off the CPAP last night, and he was drinking breast milk that she had pumped because he was on a feeding tube, and he was taking that, took 5 ounces and was wanting more. So I haven't got an update this morning. So super excited about that.
That's awesome.
That's an awesome update.
Yeah. Tyler, what about you? Y'all got a wedding date yet?
We don't have a wedding date yet, but my mom's dog was unexpectedly pregnant when she came in to foster it. And just 2 nights ago, she birthed 10 babies, 10 baby puppies. And so it's been
these be
fun.
considered your puplings, your siblings, your puplings?
I guess they kind of would be. Maybe once removed. I don't know.
What kind of dogs are they?
Labs, we think.
Oh, my goodness. Bless her heart. Yeah, we need to see
But
pictures.
they are very cute, and I will get some pictures out to y'all.
You already have a dog, right, Tyler?
I do, and she's not going to have any puppies anytime soon.
Okay. And you're not interested in fostering any other ones for your mom?
Well, I mean, we're talking about it. We'll see.
Oh. Well, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus about the wedding. I'm just saying.
No, you're good. We are going to get married this year, no matter what.
2023.
We made that promise at the end of last year. So,
but not on the 31st
ends up
of December.
not on the 31st of December, no.
Or the 31st.
But even if it ends up being like where we end up just going to the courthouse and making it official, we will get married this year, no matter what.
Awesome. Well, make sure we get at least an announcement. If we can't come, I throw a great bachelorette party, by the way.
I'll let her know.
Oh my gosh. I did get your invitation the other day to poker night, but it was literally I had a date. I had a date on Saturday.
Well, congratulations. That sounds like fun.
Thank you. It was our 4th date.
We're happy for you.
Yeah.
That's a good date.
We'll see.
Going on the 4th. Yeah,
we went out to Pecan Grove barbecue in downtown Dallas. Walked around Deep Ellum for a while, saw some of the shops. It was really, really cool. Went into War Sticks, which is, I guess, where they make bats. And that was really cool. I thought it was a museum because they had this animal lions, like stuffed lions out in the window outside. So I thought it was some kind of museum, and we went in and it was they make bats. And they also said they have a whole line of clothing. And then they have a coffee shop, and they have a batting cage where the kids can test, or people, not kids. I think of baseball kids, but it's adults too, can try out the different bats and pick their right size and length and stuff. So it's pretty cool. They make custom. You can choose your own paint colors and design and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. And then we went over to Trinity Groves for a while. So we had drinks at the rooftop bar. Don't remember the name of it. Valatinos, I don't know. And then we went to Trinity Grove Park. Trinity Grove, like kind of like the Bishop's Art District, where they have like a lot of outdoor eating places and drinking places. And then they had they had clear igloos, like with a picnic table under it. So to get out of the wind and rain, you could go in this little plastic igloo. Pretty cool.
That sounds really nice.
It was really cool. It's a great date spot. Lots of different places to eat, and like frozen drinks and tap beers and lighting, and they have fire pits, gas fire pits. I was like, who's going to come change the logs? And then I leaned over and looked really closely and realized that it was a gas fire pit. I was like, didn't even realize I couldn't smell the smoke, that it hadn't even hit me. And it was great, though. It was really cool. People just coming and sitting down with you and chilling, hanging out, talking, and they get up and leave, and more people would come sit down, and it's really cool. So I highly recommend it. It was called Trinity Grove. It's on the other side of the big bridge they put in that goes from downtown Dallas across, I guess, the Trinity River. I don't know.
Okay.
It may not even be the Trinity River. It could just be like a tributary. I don't know what it is, but we crossed a body of water across a big bridge and got over there. So
Awesome.
really cool place. So okay, well, I have just been working on the expo and resetting up my mail house and stressing over that, and about to turn 51 on Saturday, and just, taking each day as it comes, and
That's all you can do.
talking to a lot of different people about a lot of different things and a lot of different irons in the fire, and just paddle, 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 paddle. And so anyway, okay. Well, that's all I've got. If y'all don't have anything else, I will let you get off of here. And yeah, Tyler, I need to talk to you at some point. Probably not today. I feel like I've been on the phone all day. I literally have since I talked to Gabi this morning. Actually, before I called Gabi. So
Yeah, this time you called me, not me you. That was different.
I screamed at 11 o'clock. I was like, oh my God, Zach, we're late. I got a Zoom call and you got to be at work. And I realized that clock came back, and I had another hour, and the maintenance guy was in the kitchen going, like, what happened? I said, I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. He said, you scared me. I thought I broke something. I was like, no. But yes, the refrigerator still isn't fixed. And now it's all of a sudden.
Karen, do you have Steve from Quest, his cell phone number that I can call him?
Yes, I do. I'll just text it to you.
Okay, sounds great.
You want his cell phone number. I'm not going to put his cell phone number online. I'm sending that to you now.
Yeah, I would like to talk to.
Oh, I do want to talk about Quest. Hang on. Let's go back to this. Hang on a minute. I do want to talk about Quest because they have a very cool thing that they just brought up. Okay, I sent that to you. I received this in an email, and I meant to send it out to my list, but I'm having that trouble sending anything out to my list.
Okay, got your text message.
Let me see if I can share my screen. Is that a thing with StreamYard? Can I share my screen?
I think so.
I can present because it's on a slide. Oh, share screen. Okay. Okay. Can I scroll? Okay, there we go. So can y'all see my screen?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Am I still on the camera? Because all I can see is my screen.
We see you and we see the screen.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. I can't see that. All I can see is my screen. So I wanted to tell y'all about this. I will be forwarding this to everybody, but I thought it was really cool. So Quest Trust Company sent this email out. It says, "Have you established and funded your self-directed IRA for 2022? The tax filing deadline is approaching." And I thought, oh, they sent this out too late, right? No. The good news is that right now we are in an amazing window that allows the account holders to not only begin contributing for 2023, but also for 2022 for those that haven't already contributed. The deadline, see, that's right. You can potentially earn double your contribution by making your 2022 and 2023 contributions before the deadline in April. So that's like you can. Like sometimes we'll pay property taxes at the end of one year for the next year and the current year. And then the next year you skip that year, and the next year you pay them together again, if that makes sense. To make sure you're lendable. But right here, and this already expired. I think this expired at the end of the day yesterday. That for the $100 account opening fee, that's expired. But right here. For different kind of retirement plans have different limitations and rules. So like this one, the annual contribution limits are 6,000 for 2022 and 6,500. That's for the traditional and Roth. So you could potentially go in and do your 6,000 and your 6,500. And then you have to talk to them about the benefits from that. I don't know, but there is a maximum amount that you can contribute each year. Not that you can earn, but that you can contribute into the account to start growing it. Anyway, there's all kinds of different things, but they have a window that you can still do it. So if you're interested in opening up that IRA, make sure that you contact Quest and ask them about that. I'm trying to see if it's called something. You can grow your IRA by making your annual contributions. A contribution is different than your earnings. What's that called? How do I stop this?
They're really knowledgeable. I like them a lot.
Stop screen. There we go. So yeah, I'm super excited about that because you think about it and you're like, I know someone that's getting a $30,000 bonus. What do you do with the bonus? Well, you can spend it or you can invest it. And putting into an IRA that's a great way to make a contribution to your IRA. But you got to talk to your IRA specialist because they know the right way you can and can't do things. Like we learned with dormant, dormant IRAs. There's certain times that you can roll it over into a self-directed IRA if you've been fired, quit, or what's the other one, Gabi? Do you remember? Laid off, fired, quit, or laid off.
Yes.
Yeah. So a lot of people got laid off during COVID, and their jobs did not come back or haven't come back, and they may have some money sitting around in a dormant 401k. Get with Quest and see if you can transfer it over, and they're super easy to work with. I highly recommend them. They have an office in Houston, Dallas, and Austin, and we work with the Dallas office.
Dallas one.
So, okay, guys, that's it. That's all I got. I will send y'all that email.
Okay, sounds good.
I will forward that email because I told them I would send it out because I was like, "Am I free to share this?" And she said, "Yes," and I'll get you some information on it. So, okay,
Sounds good.
bye, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.